This neurological shift doesn't just make you feel better temporarily, it creates lasting changes in your brain structure. Regular gratitude practice increases gray matter density in areas associated with learning, memory, and emotional regulation. It's like upgrading your brain's operating system. But here's the revolutionary part. These changes happen whether you're grateful for something that already exists or something you're anticipating. Your brain cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. This is why visualization and affirmation work, but only when they're done correctly. What makes this particular word special is not just saying it, but knowing when not to say it. It's knowing when to keep it close, protecting it from the doubts and negative energy of others who don't understand its power. Think about it. How many times have you been excited about a new goal? You shared it with everyone, and then watched your motivation and results mysteriously disappear. This was no coincidence. This was energy at work. Dr. Peter Gollwitzer's research at NYU revealed something startling. People who talked about their goals were significantly less likely to achieve them than those who kept their intentions private. When you announce your plans, your brain gets a hit of dopamine, the same reward chemical you'd get from actually accomplishing the goal. This creates a false sense of completion that reduces your motivation to take action. The most powerful manifestations occur in silence. The greatest transformations happen when you understand the delicate balance between intention and discretion. This principle isn't new. Ancient wisdom traditions have understood the power of sacred silence for millennia. In Tibetan Buddhism, there's a practice called secret mantra, powerful words that are never spoken aloud except in the most sacred contexts. The Kabbalists speak of the unspoken name of God, a vibration so powerful that it can only be held in the heart, never voiced. Indigenous cultures worldwide have recognized that certain words carry such power that they must be protected. The Hopi people have a concept called hima, the life force that flows through intention and breath. They understood that speaking intentions too soon could scatter this life force, weakening the manifestation. Modern quantum physics is now validating what these ancient traditions always knew. The observer effect in quantum mechanics shows that conscious observation changes the behavior of subatomic particles. Your attention, your focused intention, literally influences reality at the most fundamental level. Did you know that every word has a measurable frequency? Dr. David Hawkins spent decades researching the vibrational levels of different emotions and their corresponding words. He discovered that shame vibrates at 20 Hz, fear at 100 Hz, anger at 150 Hz, but love vibrates at 500 Hz, and gratitude at an astounding 540 Hz. When you speak words of gratitude, you're not just expressing an emotion, you're broadcasting a specific frequency that resonates with abundance, health, and well-being. Like attracts like in the quantum field, so you begin to attract experiences that match this high-frequency vibration. But here's what most people don't understand. The frequency isn't just about the word itself, it's about the emotional charge behind it. You can say thank you with sarcasm, obligation, or genuine appreciation, and each creates a completely different energetic signature. Let me tell you about Maria, a single mother of two who discovered this secret word during the darkest period of her life. She was working 3 jobs, struggling to pay rent, and felt like she was drowning in a sea of bills and responsibilities. One morning, exhausted and desperate, she found herself sitting in her car before work, tears streaming down her face. In that moment of complete surrender, she whispered, "Thank you." Not because she felt grateful, but because she had nothing left to lose. "Thank you for this challenge that's making me stronger," she said, though she didn't fully believe it. "Thank you for the opportunity to show my children what resilience looks like." The words felt strange in her mouth, but something shifted in her chest. Maria committed to saying, "Thank you," every morning for things that hadn't happened yet. "Thank you for the financial breakthrough that's coming. Thank you for the perfect job opportunity. Thank you for the abundance that's flowing into our lives." But here's the crucial part. She told no one about this practice. Not her sister, not her best friend, not her children. She kept it as her secret conversation with the universe. Within 6 weeks, Maria received an unexpected job offer that doubled her income. Within 3 months, she had received a grant to start her own business. Within a year, she had moved her family into a beautiful home and was employing 5 other people. Was it the gratitude? Was it the shift in her energy? Was it the way she began to see opportunities that were always there but she hadn't noticed before? Maria believes it was all of these things, working together in perfect harmony. Your brain has a remarkable feature called the reticular activating system, RAS. This network of neurons filters the millions of bits of information your senses receive every second, deciding what's important enough to bring to your conscious attention. When you consistently use words of lack, I can't afford this, this is too hard, I never have enough time, your RAS begins to filter reality to support these beliefs. You literally stop seeing opportunities, solutions, and resources that don't match your programmed expectations. But when you train your RAS through gratitude practice, something extraordinary happens. Your brain begins to notice abundance everywhere. You start seeing opportunities that were always there but invisible to your previous programming. Dr. Sean Akor's research at Harvard revealed that people who practiced gratitude for just 21 days showed lasting changes in their optimism, life satisfaction, and even their physical health. Their brains had literally rewired themselves to seek out positive experiences. Let's dive deeper into the quantum mechanics of manifestation. At the subatomic level, reality exists in a state of infinite possibility called the quantum field. Every potential outcome exists simultaneously until consciousness collapses this field into a specific experience. Your thoughts, words, and emotions are the tools you use to collapse possibilities into reality. When you speak words of gratitude, you're not just expressing appreciation, you're selecting which possibilities become your experienced reality. Dr. Joe Dispenza's research shows that when you combine elevated emotion, like gratitude, with clear intention, you create a powerful electromagnetic signature that can influence the quantum field. This isn't wishful thinking, it's measurable science. Your heart generates the strongest electromagnetic field in your body. When you feel genuine gratitude, your heart rhythm becomes coherent, creating a powerful field that extends several feet around you. This field literally influences the probability of positive outcomes in your immediate environment. Now, let's talk about why keeping your practice private is so crucial. Every person you interact with has their own electromagnetic field, their own beliefs, fears, and limitations. When you share your intentions with others, their energy field interacts with yours, often creating interference patterns that can weaken your manifestation. Think of it like trying to tune into a radio station while someone else is operating a powerful transmitter nearby. The interference makes it difficult to receive a clear signal. Your manifestation intentions work the same way. They need a clear, uninterrupted, energetic channel to manifest effectively. This doesn't mean you should become secretive or antisocial. It means you should be strategic about when and with whom you share your deepest intentions. Wait until your manifestation has gained momentum, until it's strong enough to withstand the energy of others' doubts or limiting beliefs. Now let me reveal the specific practice that has transformed thousands of lives. This isn't just about saying thank you. It's about creating a sacred ritual that aligns your entire being with the frequency of gratitude. Step 1. Create your sacred space. Choose a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. This could be a corner of your bedroom, a spot in your garden, or even your parked car. The location matters less than the intention you bring to it. Step 2. Ground yourself in the present. Place your hand on your heart and take 3 deep breaths. Feel your heartbeat beneath your palm. This connects you to your body's electromagnetic field and anchors you in the present moment. Step 3. Speak your gratitude. Close your eyes and speak these words aloud. Thank you for specific desire that is flowing into my life now. Be specific about what you want, but focus on the essence rather than the exact form. Instead of, thank you for winning the lottery, try, thank you for the financial freedom that allows me to serve others and live without worry. Step 4. Feel the receiving. This is the most important part. Don't just say the words, feel them. Imagine how it would feel to already have what you're grateful for. Let that feeling of fulfillment fill your entire body. Step 5. Release and trust. After you've felt the gratitude fully, Release the attachment to how or when your desire will manifest. Trust that the universe has heard your request and is orchestrating the perfect circumstances for its fulfillment. Louise Hay revolutionized personal development when she introduced the concept of mirror work. Looking into your own eyes while speaking words of love and appreciation creates a powerful feedback loop between your conscious and subconscious minds. When you combine mirror work with gratitude practice, the results are amplified exponentially. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and say, "Thank you for choosing to transform. Thank you for having the courage to change. Thank you for being willing to receive all the good that's coming to you." This practice breaks down the resistance that often exists between who you are now and who you're becoming. It creates a bridge of self-acceptance that allows transformation to occur more easily. Your beliefs are not just thoughts, they're electromagnetic patterns that influence every cell in your body. Dr. Bruce Lipton's research revealed that your beliefs can literally turn genes on or off, affecting everything from your immune system to your longevity. When you practice gratitude for something that hasn't manifested yet, you're not lying to yourself. You're programming your cellular structure to align with a new possibility. Your cells respond to the frequency of your beliefs, not the facts of your current circumstances. This is why gratitude is so much more powerful than other forms of affirmation. When you say, "I am wealthy," while feeling poor, you create internal conflict. But when you say, "Thank you for the abundance flowing into my life," you create internal harmony. You're not denying your current reality, you're acknowledging a greater reality that's unfolding. Gratitude doesn't just change your personal reality, it influences everyone around you. Dr. James Fowler's research at UC San Diego showed that emotions spread through social networks like viruses. When you embody gratitude, you literally influence the emotional state of people up to 3 degrees of separation from you. Your gratitude practice creates ripples of positive energy that extend far beyond your immediate experience. This isn't just feel-good philosophy, it's measurable social science. Most people struggle with receiving because they've been programmed to believe that wanting things for themselves is selfish. But gratitude practice teaches you that receiving is actually a form of service. When you receive abundance, you become a conduit for that abundance to flow to others. Think about the most generous people you know. They're not generous because they're depriving themselves. They're generous because they know how to receive. They understand that you can't give what you don't have, and they keep their own cup full so they can pour into others. Gratitude practice removes the energetic blocks that prevent you from receiving. It teaches you that you're worthy of good things, not because you've earned them, but because you're a beloved part of the universal flow of abundance. Understanding the timeline of manifestation can help you maintain faith during the process. Most people give up too soon because they don't understand how energy works in the physical world. Week 1 to 2. Internal shifts. You'll notice changes in your mood, energy levels, and overall outlook. Your nervous system begins to relax as you shift from survival mode to thriving mode. Week 3-4, synchronicities. You'll start noticing meaningful coincidences, unexpected opportunities, and people saying exactly what you need to hear. This is the universe responding to your new energetic signature. Month 2-3, external changes. Physical circumstances begin to shift. New opportunities appear, relationships improve, and resources become available in unexpected ways. Month 4-6, integrated transformation. Your new reality becomes your normal reality. What once seemed impossible now feels inevitable. You've successfully rewired your brain and your energy field. Common obstacles and how to overcome them. Obstacle 1, I don't feel grateful. This is normal, especially in the beginning. Gratitude is a skill that develops with practice. Start with small things you can genuinely appreciate. Your morning coffee, a comfortable bed, the ability to read these words. Obstacle 2, nothing is changing. Remember that internal changes always precede external changes. Trust the process and focus on how you feel rather than what you see. Obstacle 3, I feel guilty asking for things. Reframe your practice. You're not asking for things, you're expressing gratitude for the good that's already flowing to you. This shifts you from a mindset of lack to a mindset of abundance. Obstacle 4, I'm afraid of disappointment. Attachment to specific outcomes creates resistance. Focus on the feeling you want to experience rather than the exact circumstances you think will create that feeling. Let's explore what happens in your body when you practice genuine gratitude. Research from the HeartMath Institute shows that gratitude creates heart rhythm coherence, a state where your heart, mind, and emotions work together in energetic harmony. When your heart rhythm is coherent, it sends signals to your brain that activate the parasympathetic nervous system. This is your body's rest and digest mode, which is optimal for healing, creativity, and manifestation. Gratitude also increases the production of serotonin, the happiness neurotransmitter, dopamine, the motivation and reward chemical, oxytocin, the love and bonding hormone, DHEA, the longevity hormone. Simultaneously, it decreases cortisol, the stress hormone, adrenaline, the fight-or-flight chemical, inflammatory markers, the root cause of most diseases. While the science of gratitude is compelling, there's also a profound spiritual dimension to this practice. Across all religious and spiritual traditions, gratitude is recognized as one of the highest forms of prayer. In Christianity, Paul writes, "Give thanks in all circumstances." In Islam, the Quran states, "If you are grateful, I will surely increase you." In Buddhism, gratitude is seen as the foundation of all spiritual development. In Hinduism, the concept of kritajna, gratitude, is considered essential for spiritual evolution. This isn't coincidence, it's recognition of a universal truth. Gratitude aligns you with the creative force of the universe. It acknowledges that you're part of something greater than yourself, while simultaneously recognizing your worthiness to receive the universe's gifts. The story of James's miracle. James was a 45-year-old engineer who had been diagnosed with a rare autoimmune condition. Doctors told him that his condition was incurable and that he would need to manage symptoms for the rest of his life. Desperate for solutions, James began researching the connection between emotions and physical health. He discovered the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza and decided to try a daily gratitude practice, even though he felt skeptical. Every morning, James would sit in his backyard and say, "Thank you for my perfect health. Thank you for my strong, vibrant body. Thank you for my immune system that knows exactly how to heal itself." At first, the words felt hollow. He was in pain, exhausted, and frustrated, but he committed to the practice anyway, treating it like an experiment. After 2 weeks, James noticed that his pain levels were slightly lower. After a month, his energy began to return. After 3 months, his blood work showed significant improvement. After 6 months, his doctors were amazed. The markers for his autoimmune condition had returned to normal ranges. James's doctors couldn't explain the reversal, but James knew. He had literally loved his body back to health through gratitude. He had aligned his energy with wellness instead of illness, and his physical reality had shifted to match his energetic state. Traditional manifestation techniques often focus on what you want to attract into your life. But gratitude-based manifestation is different. It focuses on what you want to experience. When you're grateful for the perfect romantic relationship, you're not attached to a specific person or circumstance. You're aligned with the experience of love, companionship, and connection. This gives the universe more flexibility in how it delivers your desire. When you're grateful for financial abundance, you're not limited to a specific amount or source of money. You're open to receiving abundance in any form: a new job, an unexpected gift, a profitable opportunity, or even a reduction in expenses. This flexibility is crucial because the universe often delivers our desires in ways we never could have imagined. By staying attached to the feeling rather than the form, you allow for miracles to occur. While individual practice is essential, there's also power in community. When groups of people practice gratitude together, they create a collective energy field that amplifies everyone's individual practice. This is why gratitude circles, prayer groups, and meditation communities can be so powerful. They create a supportive, energetic environment where manifestation can occur more easily. However, it's crucial to choose your community wisely. Surround yourself with people who support your highest good, not those who drain your energy or fill you with doubt. As you develop your gratitude practice, you'll begin to notice that gratitude becomes your default response to life. Instead of immediately reacting to challenges with frustration or fear, you'll find yourself asking, how can I be grateful for this experience? This doesn't mean becoming passive or accepting unacceptable situations. It means approaching life from a place of empowerment rather than victimhood. Every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth. Every setback becomes a setup for a comeback. The ripple effect in relationships. Gratitude practice profoundly impacts your relationships. When you consistently appreciate what you have, you naturally become more attractive to others. People are drawn to those who radiate positive energy and appreciation. In romantic relationships, gratitude practice can transform dynamics. Instead of focusing on what your partner doesn't do, you begin to appreciate what they do. This shift in attention creates a positive feedback loop that encourages more of the behavior you want to see. In professional relationships, gratitude helps you stand out. Employers, colleagues, and clients are naturally drawn to people who appreciate opportunities and express genuine thankfulness. Once you've mastered basic gratitude practice, you can explore more advanced techniques. Gratitude journaling. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day, but focus on different aspects each time. This trains your brain to actively seek out positive experiences. Gratitude meditation. Spend 10 to 20 minutes in silent meditation, holding the feeling of gratitude in your heart without attaching it to any specific thing. Gratitude walks. Take a walk while mentally noting everything you're grateful for. This combines physical movement with emotional elevation. Gratitude breathing. With each inhale, breathe in gratitude. With each exhale, send appreciation to the world around you. The financial dimension. Money is simply energy in physical form. When you practice gratitude for financial abundance, you're aligning your energy with the flow of prosperity. Many people have unconscious blocks around money, beliefs that money is evil, that rich people are greedy, or that they don't deserve financial success. Gratitude practice helps dissolve these blocks by focusing on the positive aspects of money, the freedom it provides, the opportunities it creates, the service it enables. Say, "Thank you for the money that flows to me easily and abundantly. Thank you for the financial freedom that allows me to serve others and live my purpose. Thank you for the prosperity that creates opportunities for everyone around me." The health dimension. Your body is a remarkable self-healing organism. When you align your energy with health and vitality through gratitude, you activate your body's innate healing abilities. Research shows that grateful people have stronger immune systems, lower blood pressure, better sleep quality, and longer lifespans. They're also more likely to engage in healthy behaviors like exercise and good nutrition. Say, "Thank you for this amazing body that serves me so well. Thank you for my strong immune system that knows exactly how to heal and protect me. Thank you for the vibrant health that allows me to live my life fully." The career dimension. Gratitude practice can transform your professional life by shifting your energy from scarcity to abundance. When you appreciate your current job, even if it's not perfect, you open yourself to new opportunities. This doesn't mean settling for less than you deserve. It means approaching your career from a place of empowerment rather than desperation. Employers and clients are naturally drawn to people who appreciate opportunities and bring positive energy to their work. Say, "Thank you for the perfect work opportunity that allows me to use my talents and serve others. Thank you for the career that provides abundance while fulfilling my purpose. Thank you for the colleagues and clients who appreciate my contributions." The creative dimension. Gratitude is a powerful catalyst for creativity. When you're grateful, you open yourself to inspiration and new ideas. You become a clear channel for creative energy to flow through you. Many artists, like writers and inventors, have reported that their best ideas come when they're in a state of appreciation and wonder. Gratitude removes the mental blocks that prevent creative flow. Say, "Thank you for the creative ideas that flow through me effortlessly. Thank you for the inspiration that guides my work. Thank you for the ability to create beauty and value in the world." The spiritual dimension. Gratitude is often called the gateway to the divine. When you practice genuine appreciation, you align yourself with the creative force of the universe. You recognize that you're part of something greater than yourself, while simultaneously acknowledging your unique role in the cosmic dance. This spiritual dimension of gratitude practice brings profound peace and purpose. You begin to see your life as a gift rather than a burden, an opportunity rather than an obligation, the long-term vision. As you continue your gratitude practice over months and years, you'll notice that your entire worldview shifts. You'll begin to see abundance everywhere, in nature, in relationships, in opportunities, in simple daily experiences. This isn't naive optimism, it's realistic appreciation. You're not denying the challenges of life, you're choosing to focus on the gifts that are always present alongside the challenges. The conclusion, your new beginning. We began this journey by discovering the power of a single word, and now you understand that thank you is not just a polite expression, it's a frequency shifter that can literally transform your reality from the inside out. What makes this practice so revolutionary is its simplicity. You don't need special equipment, years of spiritual training, or complicated rituals. You just need a sincere willingness to shift your energy through gratitude, even when your outer circumstances haven't changed yet. The key that unlocks this power is the sacred silence we've discussed throughout this journey. Protect your practice from the doubts and energy of others until it's strong enough to withstand them. Let your results speak louder than your words. Remember, this isn't about denying your current reality or pretending your challenges don't exist. It's about consciously choosing which reality you're energetically aligning with, the current reality you can see, or the new reality you're invoking through gratitude. Have you ever noticed that children don't question whether they deserve their gifts? They simply accept them with joy and excitement. Maybe we need to return to this childlike state of expectant gratitude where receiving good things feels natural rather than surprising. Be patient with yourself as you develop this practice. Some days your thank you will feel more sincere than others. That's perfectly normal. What matters is your commitment to continually aligning your energy with gratitude, even when it feels challenging. The beautiful part of this journey is how it transforms not just your circumstances, but you. When gratitude becomes your default response to life, you'll find yourself less reactive, more peaceful, and naturally attracted to positive experiences. You'll discover that gratitude is not just a practice, it's a way of being. It's a recognition that you're part of an abundant universe that wants to shower you with gifts. Your only job is to remain open, appreciative, and willing to receive. So I leave you with this invitation. Say thank you and be quiet. Say it with all your heart. Say it before the evidence shows up. Say it as if your wish has already come true. Then let the universe begin to realign itself around your new energetic signature. Watch as synchronicities begin to unfold. Notice how opportunities appear from unexpected sources. Feel how your relationships deepen and your health improves. Observe how your financial situation shifts in positive ways. Most importantly, pay attention to how you feel. As you practice gratitude consistently, you'll experience a profound shift in your overall well-being. You'll feel more connected to life, more purposeful in your actions, and more confident in your ability to create positive change. The most powerful transformations always begin with a whisper, not a shout. Your whisper of gratitude is the beginning of a new chapter in your life, a chapter filled with abundance, joy, and endless possibilities. What will you whisper today? What will you be grateful for before it appears? How will you use this sacred word to reshape your reality? The universe is listening, your cells are responding, your energy field is shifting, your new life is beginning now. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Thank you for being willing to transform. Thank you for choosing to align with the highest possibilities for your life. The secret is out. The power is in your hands. The only question that remains is, what magnificent reality will you create through the transformative power of gratitude? Your journey begins now. Thank you and be quiet. Let the magic unfold.